This is bound to be a very exciting matchup. I thought we were going to see a scientific wrestling match. It certainly isn't starting out that way.
There's no love lost between these two.
No, that's for sure. All right, Jesse, who has the advantage?
Give the match a little bit more here. Let's see.
My goodness, look at this. Hammering away. What a seesaw matchup.
Well, it started off a wrestling match, and now it's turning into a fight.
Again and again and again. So I don't think that thing's around the other way, that he would be pouring it on as well. He certainly would and then some.
Well, certainly. You go out to win.
Wow, what a matchup. Come on, ref, get in there. Oh, punching. Well, at least that's all he's demonstrated here thus far.
Well, maybe that was his game plan. Strictly a roughhouse match. Maybe he feels that by roughing the match up, it's to his advantage to gain the victory.
Well, this is a free-for-all.
You know, I like this. Yeah. Because you can't complain about it. And that's legal.
Yes, indeed.
You can't complain.
Having some degree of difficulty here in this matchup.
Well, I knew it'd be a great matchup. I mean, the guy's credentials speak for themselves. He's a winner.
The wrestler relies on tremendous agility and great speed. Notwithstanding his extraordinary stamina, I don't believe he's impressed at all.
Well, I'll tell you what. There's been a precedent set here now. Obviously, this is the stronger man, so he's going to have to rely now on quickness and technique in which to secure a victory. He's not going to out-muscle. He's showed that right there. He's the stronger man.
Maybe right now he's the stronger man as the match progresses. I wonder how much of that strength will be sapped from his body.
Oh, definitely.
Another sensational maneuver.
Remarkable. I didn't think he had it in him.
That's pretty hard.
That's a chiropractic adjustment to heart rate. I've never seen that done before quite like that. If I haven't seen it, I know for sure you ain't.
Haven't. Not seen.
I know this is trivial, McMahon, but this is cable. I can say 8.
Oh, boy. That's the second time you've offended the youth of America.
And you know the great thing about it? You can expect anything.
Right now, I think you're really in some trouble.
I can tell him how to get out of this, McMahon. Works every time. A quick thumb to the eye. You spin the man around when the ref can't see it, and you thumb him.
Come on, we have youngsters watching this program.
Well, that's a smart move to use everything available to you.
Smart.
Which is what he needs and wants to do.
These are tough. I mean, really tough.
Now he's roughing it up. Now he's going back to some classic wrestling moves. And now you're seeing smart wrestling. And that's Eagle look.
Interesting, and I believe thus far has proven himself to be the aggressor in this match. And I don't know that that's the way that we normally would have expected this match thus far.
Well, it's hard to tell. In the world of wrestling, much like the old cliche of football, on any given day, any given wrestler can beat another given wrestler.
Just see that?
That worked just about as good as the thumb to the eye, didn't it?
Now in control of things. Just like that, this seesaw battle goes one way and then another.
Right now, I'll give you credit, but this is professional wrestling.
Here's him in the back of the ringside.
Looks like a fan out there's got one of the custom Jimmy Hart megaphones.
Jimmy Hart with that ubiquitous megaphone.
You know, Jimmy and his constant chatter out there, that's reassuring to his wrestlers.
Well, I'm not too sure if it's reassuring to his wrestlers, but it certainly has to be annoying to the opponents.
Well, it works both ways. Nevertheless, it's for Jimmy Hart. You gotta give Jimmy Hart credit, though, McMahon, for getting so actively involved in his wrestler's match.
Illegally actively involved.
Legal, what's the difference?
And you compare sensational Sherry or scary Sherry to Elizabeth. Look at that.
I love it because Sherry is deadly. You know, she's the former women's champion. So she can get in there and mix it up.
She can do that all right. She must be about 150 pounds.
Sherry is an asset, McMahon. She gets more involved in the match. She's in tough shape, McMahon. know, I'll tell you, in a lot of instances, the lady wrestlers at times, McMahon, seem even more vicious than some of the men wrestlers. I've never seen anyone better in women's wrestling than the Bomb Angel. McMahon, I got a question for you. What's that? What's the names of the two Bomb Angels?
Unfortunately, I can't speak Japanese all that well.
I mean, I might want to date later tonight. What do I call them? A Bomb Angel?
It's Suki.
One.
And I believe Norino.
What's her name?
Three. If I'm pronouncing it correctly, it's Norino.
Norino, that sounds Italian to me.
I don't know.
Don't look Italian.
No, she doesn't. Wait a minute.
Kind of reminds me of me.
Yes, it reminds me of you as well. What arrogance.
That's called confidence.
No, that's arrogance. That's not confidence. I wonder what would mean more, winning the Jesse the Body Award or a victory?
Well, I think they're both in their own way just as big. Being the winner of the Jesse the Body Award is phenomenal. I mean, you'd love to win it, but then again, looking at your body, we can tell why you wouldn't. But then again, wrestling is the bottom line. He's probably jealous he didn't win the Jesse the Body Award. As a matter of fact, he wasn't even nominated.
Oh, not if he did all the nominations, he wasn't.
That's true.
Now, here's the men that put together.
Really put together. Jesse the Body's physique years ago even. That's like comparing horse manure to ice cream.
Or kind of like me comparing my body to yours right now, right?
They have a closed down one these days.
Always has time to show his fans the appreciation he feels.
Having a little conversation with some of the fans.
Well, see, this is all psychological here. His style of matches to his advantage.
Could very well be in this particular contest. Look at this.
That we're going to find out here real quick.
What advantage do you obtain by talking to your opponent like that?
The advantage is a psychological advantage. You'll see it in boxing, you'll see it in football, you'll see it in wrestling. You can get your opponent to think about what you're saying to them. Well, then obviously they're not going to react so well to the heat of the battle.
Again, the fans trying to give a little momentum.
There's the positive crowd picking up the check. Weasel, Bobby the Brain Heenan doesn't like it at all.
You find that totally funny, don't you?
Quite humorous, I must admit.
Wish somebody to embarrass you like that sometime.
Oh, really?
Of course, you're an embarrassment all the time anyway to me.
Well, thank you, Jesse. Thank you, sir.
You won, man. You're the only one who won. Why do you continue to laugh at Bobby Heenan?
He deserves to be laughed at. He laughs at enough people on his own.
I'll tell you this, if it gets down to managers, I'll take Heenan over Elizabeth in my corner anytime.
Bobby the Brain Heenan, whom we of course saw a little bit earlier on.
Don't you gotta hand it to Heenan, McMahon? It's an inspiration outside the ring. Don't you agree, McMahon?
Inspiration?
Right away, 20,000 fans here, Giant Haku Arena.
Living up to their reputation, that's fine.
We'll be right back as we continue with more World Wrestling Federation action.
Baby, no way around you like you changed my way.
Time you were tempted with a taste of nuts and honey.
Hulk Hogan doesn't eat nuts and honey.
Did you taste this? An unbeatable part of this nutritious breakfast.
That's better than a body slam.
Undefeated.
And still champion.
It's a honey of the nut. It's a nut Cheerios.
Now watch me waste the match with acclaimed WrestleMania for the Nintendo Entertainment System. A leg drop, an elbow smash, a body slam! WWF WrestleMania from Acclaim!
Ooh, yeah, I want a rematch. You gotta love new WWF figures with real wrestling action. Jake the Snake Roberts versus the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. DiBiase lands a $1 million punch. Match Hulk Hogan against the Macho King Randy Savage. Yeah, I almost matched the finish Hogan, guaranteed. Hogan slams him again. Match Andre the Giant against against the Ultimate Warrior. Andre will squash the Ultimate Maniac. WWF figures so close to the real thing, it's like being in the ring. Some of the Hulkamaniac's favorite moves are on WWF Primetime Wrestling. Catch them on USA, America's favorite cable network.
All right, we are back for the resumption of our match. Let's talk about what you claim was a world bench press record at 712 pounds.
Right, what do you want to talk about?
Let's talk a little bit about it, Justin. Dino Bravo, who did not use the world bench press mark, although you claim he did.
What are you talking about?
Well, you're not saying Dino Bravo's a champion, are you? You're not saying he actually lifted that weight?
He did 715.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you not reach down and help him with that weight rack? Did you not?
No, I was just spotting him close. I did not close my hands around that bar. There's space in between there. Bravo pushed it up on his own. Are you questioning my integrity, McMahon?
Listen, I'm only telling you the way it looked. It looked as though you helped him a bit.
First of all, a person of your stature knows nothing about weightlifting. Nothing. So therefore, you do not know what constitutes a legal lift.
I know that when you put your hands around the bar...
I did not touch the bar.
You what?
I did not touch the bar until it was extended. Then I grabbed it. You know, McMahon, if you keep making these assumptions, these unfounded assumptions, you might be involved in a rumble right here at the desk. When's the last time you had a fish sandwich?
Jesse, it seemed to me Mr. Bravo was having a little difficulty there in the last lift before he attempted to set the world record. What was that lift? Do you recall?
That lift was approximately around 685, 675 pounds.
That's an awesome lift.
Definitely.
He just barely got that up.
He got that up, and let me state for the record, McMahon,
wait a minute.
I did not help on that lift.
Did you see the 685-pound lift? Did you see how on the right shoulder, Jesse, it was further down. The bar was dipping down on the right side. He obviously had more power in the left. He almost didn't make it back to the rack.
But he did make it back to the rack. I helped it back to the rack.
685, yes.
And at 715, I did not assist in that lift, McMahon.
Wait a minute. You're saying that he totally locked out, which would be a legal lift, correct?
Definitely.
You're saying he totally locked out, and then you assisted him with the lift.
I was right down there prepared in case he didn't, but I did not offer any assistance.
It'll remain, I'm sure, an unofficial world bench press mark.
Well, I would expect that from you, McMahon. A little Twinkie like, oh, he's never done anything athletic in his life. If we'd have been up there reading prose or poetry, you would have been ecstatic about that. But being its physical competition and strength, you know nothing about that.
Listen, I thought it was boring. Did you ever get the official weight on that bar? Have they weighed the bar yet?
Ooh, the word that I heard, and this is still unofficial, I heard the bar weighed out at 712. You know, because some of those big plates can be off by a half a pound or so. But I heard it weighed out at 712.
Well, Jesse, with your assistance on the bar,
I did not assist.
With your assistance, I think maybe it'll go down in the record books, yes, as a record, but for a tag team record, you and Bravo lifting 712.
They don't have tag team weight, McMahon.
I think we just saw it.
I don't think so. Of course, you know, McMahon, I really should not mind you so much, you being an Ivy Leaguer, you know, the biggest thing in sports in the Ivy League was probably goldfish eating. You know, that's top of the line for the Ivy League.
Think so?
We got high school teams, right, that beat them.
Really?
Yeah.
The Lowell Memorial Auditorium in Lowell, Mass. will be the setting for World Wrestling Federation action on Wednesday, October 15th with a 7:30 p.m. starting time. Signed to appear on the card will be the Birdman, Coco Beware, the Honky Tonk Man, Kamala, the Ugandan Headhunter, Hercules Hernandez, Macho Man Randy Savage, and Jake the Snake Roberts, all headed to Lowell at the auditorium on Wednesday, October 15th.
Pulling the hair there.
Now, how do you know that? You did not see an instant replay.
No, I'm sure I did not.
I couldn't tell.
It certainly looked that way from my vantage.
You know, your eyes have gotten very, very good in the last few weeks. You're seeing a lot of stuff I'm not.
I don't think you want to see it.
You can see all that from back here.
No, it looks like it from here.
You must have 20/20 hearing.